It's Week 14 of the NFL, and we've got Devontae Smith, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Dolphins and the Jets on EA Sports.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from South Florida. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Landon Dickerson, guilty on that one. Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. On the option, here's Robinson. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. The motion man is Johnson. On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. A lengthy opening drive Now comes to this. It is third down. They'll set up the screen out wide to Johnson.
Man, what a big tough play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On fourth down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one here, caught by McBride. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Jets offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man is Johnson. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's the first-round rookie out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
So from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Dolphins offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Smith. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Slot man in motion right. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's caught over the middle by Johnson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Moore going in motion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Third and 9. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. A first catch for DJ and a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They run over center with Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. That's on the former 1st-round pick, Titus Howard. The motion man is Johnson. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. That's 17 yards, and that's a 1st down.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Jets. It's his second touchdown of the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A second down throw for Mayfield. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing is Mayfield. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Miami. The Jets offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. Prater on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets move out on top 14-0. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jets. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Prater's extra point is good. And the Jets will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Here's Mayfield. Catch made right side by Wilson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Miami.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Man in motion is Smith. On play action, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board now here in this second quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Jets offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Jets first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the Jets. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the near...
And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Jets offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Williams. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Here's the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Jets are in front. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Brock Purdy, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. In the first half, it was the man from USC, Caleb Williams, who put on a solid performance. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second down throw for Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Mayfield. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. As we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown receptions for the year. And here's Bijan. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Eckler. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. 3rd down. 3 to go. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think he tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Now he'll run. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, New York. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jets 35, Dolphins 3. Matt Prater.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Mayfield to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. That's the veteran, Mercedes Lewis. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And now set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Jets'
the gun, it's Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. They'll run with Benson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Miami. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they'd come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
Slot receiver headed right. On second down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
On first down, it's Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. The motion man is Johnson. On third down, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down, Jets.
Throwing is Williams. In trouble, and down he goes. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Jets. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets stretch things out even further.
Dolphins 10.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Baker to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They are moving in on a double-digit win season, a 10th victory on the year to start this drive with first down. Higgins sent in motion. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll go again with Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
On the move, left is Benson. Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one. 3rd and 9. Now Swift. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Jets offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40
Another run here for Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught by Eckler. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mayfield. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Fighting off defenders here, he'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Higgins sent in motion. Again, it's Eckler. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. 3rd down, here's Moss. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Now Mayfield. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Mayfield. And And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Now third down and less than a yard.
Here's Mayfield. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots down
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Jets offense ready to get back at it. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point, and now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second and 7. They run it once more with Eckler. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.